It's really nice
Yeah,
outside.
it is.
Way better. Is that information helpful at all? I'm not a very good writer.
Yes.
I just
No, that-
I just regurgitate.
I just copy and paste it. I take the fluff out of it.
Yeah.
That girls like to put in. but-
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know what to write.
No,
And I don't,
no,
and I don't
that's
ever, and I try to be even because I don't want to leave. They all work really hard.
You mention everybody. then that's,
Yeah, try to evenly mention the top scoring people on every team, at least.
No, that's perfect. Well, I just,
It's tough because I'll tell you what, the boys' team is super competitive. There's so many of them that it's really competitive, and there's not. Yeah, so good for them though. So we go to Pendleton, and I make most of them. So we go to Pendleton on Thursday. So
that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people that just,
well, if Mandy or Bob's, I mean Bob knows, but I don't know if Mandy scares everybody. So if Mandy, I would just tell me and I'll, yeah, I don't want her on my bed. I love her to death, but she's. I think she successfully even scares the kids, so.
I just left the volleyball and the volleyball started.
Oh,
There, if we get out early enough, we'll probably.
go back. Who are they playing?
They got Redmond at senior night.
Oh, senior night, yeah.
So,
Are you all set?
Are we missing everybody? There's Darcy.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
There's Darcy. No, Scott?
Did you go to that soccer game under the lights, the boys' game?
No, I didn't make that. Was that cool?
I didn't make it either. I think we're gonna do the
supposed to
one
have one
Thursday
more.
night.
They're gonna
Yeah,
do the
girls'
girls.
game tonight,
Yeah, the
tomorrow
girls
night,
one,
or
yeah.
I know they got one
Thursday
more.
night.
Thursday
Yeah,
night.
yeah,
I know they got
That
one
was a
more.
great idea.
yeah,
That's really neat.
yeah.
Makes it fun for them.
Oh, there he is.
There's Scott. We thought you were gonna, thought you were gonna sneak out of here.
Just because I have friends in town from Alaska?
Okay, it's 5:30. We will call this meeting of the Columbia Gateway Urban Renewal Agency Board to order. Roll call, please.
Scott Cooper,
Here.
Stacy Coburn,
Here.
Bob Delaney,
Present.
Tanner Elliott,
Here.
John Frederick,
Here.
Steve Kramer is absent, Darcy Long Curtis,
Present.
Linda Miller,
Here.
and Chuck Raleigh.
Here.
Okay, we'll have the pledge of allegiance, if you'll join me. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next on the agenda is the approval of the agenda. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Okay, approval of the minutes of the September 18th, 2018 meeting.
I have a couple of changes.
Okay?
So on page 5 of the packet, I believe it's 3 of the minutes. Right underneath the bullets at the top, it says board member consensus was not in favor of relocation, but I would like it to note that I was in favor of relocation.
Okay. Noted. Any others? Okay, do I have a motion to approve the minutes as
I'll move to approve the minutes as amended.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to approve the minutes as amended. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, that passes. Okay, now is the time for public comment. Is there anyone who wishes to make public comment? Please state your name and address.
Louise Lund Heinrich. I own Lines of Designs here, 107 East 2nd Street, in Dallas, Oregon. So my questions are, and it's probably on the agenda, but I just vaguely remember for the hotel project, Michael Lynch's hotel project, there was a consultant that was hired by the city. So, and I don't quite understand, what was the purpose for that consultant? If you could answer that. And then, is the consultant done? Have they done a final report or something, or is their analysis complete at this point? You guys know?
Mr. Harris?
I can address that. Cleveland Consulting Group was retained by the agency to review certain financial documents to be submitted by GBHD.
And GBHD is the consultant, or that's Michael's group, or?
That's Granada Block Hilton Development,
Oh,
I
that's
believe. Yeah,
that
so
whole
it's
thing, okay.
Michael Leash and team.
And so is the consultant done?
They have completed portions of the work that they originally contracted for, but they, at this particular time, they are not progressing with any additional work.
So being done, is that going to be presented tonight?
No.
Or is that something that one can see?
They, the consultants were here, I believe, in July, I think it was. They gave a presentation to the board in executive session.
So do we know, or can you say, is it something that's favorable to the development or not favorable, or is it impacting the decisions?
There's no
This-
position at this time.
Okay, all righty, good. Well, just because I'm in favor of the project and I really want to see, you know, that things are moving forward, this is something that's going to be great for downtown The Dalles, and I and a lot of other people are supporting this project. Thanks.
Thank you. Anyone else have public comment? Please state your name and address.
If those comments are going to be about, possibly about the project, which might be appropriate when the.
After
next
the
item comes
executive
up,
session.
Because it actually is on the agenda.
Right. Okay, thank you, Jean. Any other public comments about anything that is not on the agenda? Okay. At this time, we will go into executive session. The Columbia Gateway Urban Renewal Agency will now meet in executive session in accordance with ORS 192.6602E to conduct deliberations with persons designated by the governing body to negotiate real property transactions. Representatives of the news media and designated staff shall be allowed to attend the executive session. The representatives of the news media are specifically directed not to report on any of the discussions or deliberations during the executive session, except to state the general subject of the session as previously announced. No decision may be made in the executive session. At the end of the executive session, we will return to open session and welcome the audience back into the room. At this time, anyone that is not part of the executive session can leave the room.
I'd like to request that Brian Lauterbach remain as the agency's realtor
Okay,
representative. Madam Chair,